Hi fellow reefers, I'm Eheim Reef Aquarium. Today's video I've decided to do an update on this 9-gallon nano that I have had for quite a while, and I've been doing a lot of videos on it. So I thought I do this update, and although I've been posting pictures and many videos in Instagram of what's been going on with this tank, I thought I'd do a little more detailed type of update on this video. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, and here we have the full tank shot first to get an idea how it looks in general, and now we're gonna go into specific areas on the front, and we're gonna go to the right and then the left. So let's approach the tank. Okay, let's start here with the frog span. The frog span has grown tremendously. It's up to 8 heads. It has 4 heads on one side and 4 on the other. And the clownfish, Mr. Magoo, which I've named him, he's decided that that's his home, and he has hosted with the frog span. So let me go up. Up there, as you see, that's a Monty red cap, which I had cut off from that back section. I cut off a little piece, and then I had it down on the substrate. Went ahead and I epoxied it and I glued it to the back, so it starts to grow there, because that Monty red cap eventually will go to the 40. So I'm just putting it there so it gets a lot of light and it starts to grow, which it actually has. I'm going to try to zoom in. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some evidence of growth around the ends. Let me see if I can get a shot from the top. Okay. If you notice around the edges, you see that lighter color? Okay, that color is actually growth. So that's what's been going on with that little red cap. The neon or bird of paradise bird's nest has been growing quite a lot. It's aiming towards the surface, of course, always looking for the light. Then you have the cinnamon polyps. They have also grown quite a bit. And then when it came to the Duncan Coral, I had to move it because it used to be towards the right. It used to be around here. But then I moved it over here. And what happened is, one day, not too long ago, I noticed that the lobo was stinging it. So I had to go ahead, and as you notice, I had to push it back. I had to move it way back, and that sucker's up to about like 12 heads. So it's doing fine there, no problem. The lobo, as I've noticed lately, it has like protrude more. It has like extended bigger. Then you have the side other polyp of the lobo, as you see there. The acants, well, they're open and extended, as you see. I feed all of my corals Reef by Polylab once a week. As a matter of fact, tomorrow on Saturday. And then we have the Hollywood Stunner. The Hollywood Stunner, I've been posting some pictures in Instagram where, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a spot, like a little spot there. And I don't know. I don't think that it's been stung by any other coral. But what I did is I moved it around, and I moved it in an area where it would get actually more light. Then you have these trumpets. These trumpets, I had put them on the back because I ran out of space. And of course, I knew what was going to happen. They started to not, like lose their color. And they were not doing that well. So I moved them up forward here, like you see. And again, I have posted pictures on Instagram of the recovery. They are starting to recover, but trust me, when I placed them on the front, they really didn't look like they're looking now. They still have a ways to go to actually do a complete recovery. Then you have, of course, the leather coral. Now, this leather coral, I had it here on a rock, but no way. It kept going up and up and up, and it was touching all the other corals. So I decided just to anchor it on the side, and it's doing fine. It's growing and growing, and there you have it. And believe it or not, as you notice, although it touches the trumpets on the back part, it doesn't do anything. The leather doesn't sting the trumpets and the candy canes, and they in turn don't sting it. And I mean, at night when all these corals, when they start to shrink because of nighttime and the lights start to dissipate, I've been checking the candy canes. Nothing. There's no problem. Nothing's happening to the candy canes. They just touch each other, but they don't do anything. Now let me pan to the right. As you see there, they are touching each other, but again, nothing happens. They're fine. The trumpets, they've been growing and growing and growing, better known as candy canes. It actually looks like a bouquet of flowers, to be honest with you. Then here you have the bird's nest. The other bird's nest that I have, it's been growing and it's gotten more thicker and firmer. By that I mean that each stick that you notice, it's become more thicker. So it's not as fragile as before. And then here I have posted this on Instagram. It's actually a little yellow sponge that has actually, has been born there. Okay, here's where the trumpets used to be back here. So now let's go ahead and let's pan to the left side. Oh, before we go, let's check on the Redactors. Open a lot. They're not open as much today because today I went ahead and did a water change. So the ones that you see on the back, they're kind of like pissed off at me. And, they kind of didn't like that I was, blowing the sand and all that. So they haven't opened that much. But those two that you see there, oh my God, they open humongously. Same thing goes to these here. Okay, and here we are on the left side. As you notice, there's more babies that have been produced, of the Redactors. This one, another one here, the other one, as you notice on the side. There's a better shot of the other polyp of the lobo. Now here, what I want to draw your attention to is the finger leather. This finger leather has grown and grown and grown. As a matter of fact, it's even taller. If you look at it, it's actually a little taller than the actual frog span. And then you have Spooky. Spooky, before I did the video, he was all the way to the top. Back here you have these blue mushrooms, which I bought from a local, from a LFS. I think it was 2 or 3 frags, and it has grown, tons of polyps. There's one, as you see, back there, they're all over the place. So that's basically what I wanted to touch bases with you guys. A little mini update on the tank. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, it'd be great if you hit the thumbs up, and you're welcome to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you want to, you can hit the little bell next to it, and that will be the notification. Now, if you have your notification features on your device on, every time I do a video, you're going to go ahead and get a notification, that I've just uploaded a video. Lately, what I'm doing is I'm uploading a video on a weekly basis. So I thought I'd let you know, and like I say at the end of all of my videos, thank you very much and happy reefing. Bye-bye.